I don't know, I don't really care. Oh man, kill me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To celebrate my Dear Alice comic book for getting published, I have decided to humble myself while also inflicting pain on myself by roasting my unpublished comic back in high school. I got it published on webtoon for like a year or something, and it had 4 episodes and it had about 30 to 40 subscribers. I immediately deleted the comic after I went to college because I decided to start my new debut called Slice of Roommates. Alright, let's roast this comic like how I would usually roast you guys. Let's start with the intro page. Let's imagine this comic on webtoon. The title is unfortunately called Graduating Candidates. I think past yuuning was about to graduate and this is probably her coping mechanism. Or other than that, I guess I was just really bad at naming titles back then. Let's look at the thumbnail real quick. It's very pixelated because I used to do my comic on Paint Tool site and I had no idea about pixels, sizes, and dimensions and all this stuff. You could say Roommates was sort of inspired by my old comic, being that the protagonist, the female protagonist, is also named Jenna. It's just that Jenna later on went to college and dyed her hair pink. Jenna is graduating high school soon, but the only goal she has is for her senpai to notice her. Let's move on to the first episode. In the beginning, we see translucent hands. I don't know why I never bothered to fill it in. She didn't get any sleep last night and how her insomnia occurs every year on the first day of school and whatnot. With a very ugly ass messaging UI, we see someone named John saying, "Woohoo, morning ugly ass, I bet you couldn't sleep all night, so here's a morning text from your cutest friend, lol." Jenna got annoyed, so she threw her phone and woke up her roommate, Clarissa, who I guess they're sleeping on a bunk bed. Next page, we get to marvel at my beautiful attempt at a background, which is just a block and blue windows. Let's go. This reminds me of Powerpuff Girl, by the way. We get to see Jenna leaving for school. We end on the final page with a big ass tree with a very cliche line saying, "The last year of high school. What could possibly go wrong?" Oh, and also apparently I wrote, "Oh, and I have to make sure senpai notices me this year." We come to Jenna first seeing a cat, very reminiscent of Jenna in college, also with a cat. This cat though leaves a dead rat for Jenna. And this is also my attempt at an ugly face. In the next page, we see a very crudely drawn house. Also, a block with a blue window and red roof. Well, at least this one has a garage, right? It was an effort, okay? And we see some guy walking in the crowds. We don't know who, but ooh, mysterious male character energy. I think what I was trying to achieve here was perspective thing, you know, making yourself small and the thing look big. And there's also the bottom to top perspective. We move on to another attempt at backgrounds, and it's a high school setting called Greenville High School. I actually don't mind this background as much. And we see a guy looking with glasses, looking all bling with glasses, and in the next page, basically Jenna hits him. Lesson 1, never morning text a girl unless you're her crush or boyfriend. I don't condone this violence, guys. I'm an adult now. Actually, I'll give myself that. The people looking a little small. One of the girls' legs got kind of cut off and stuff like that. Jenna is sulking. Why does today suck of all days? Today was supposed to be an important day. I don't think I should talk to Casper today. Someone calls out to her very aggressively, and turns out it is Melissa just wanting to tell them how good her skin looks today. Melissa gives them this year's class seat number, and Jenna finds out that she is number 4 on the class seat. For those of you who don't know, in Chinese culture, number 4 is equivalent to death, because I guess because they have the same pronunciation. Jenna concludes herself that she is cursed. Basically, this whole episode is about Jenna being lucky drawn into the graduation community, even though she didn't want it, because Lord forbid high schoolers join any activities because it's so uncool, right? She is pissed, and meanwhile all of this is happening, 2 guys outside, one with a red hair, saying they sure are energetic in the morning, rightly? And finally, we see a face preview for edgy male character, mysterious guy. I don't know, I don't really care. Oh man, kill me. John asks Jenna,
weren't you gonna talk to Casper?
And Jenna's all like, well, today doesn't seem like a good day, blah blah blah, and he calls her a pussy. And they start fighting in the hallway when they overheard that Casper is doing a photo shoot. John tells Jenna, besides, you don't have to actually talk to him, just stare at him from a distance or something. Guys, I'm an adult now. John's hand, he's saying bye like this. Jenna goes by herself and she starts monologuing, thinking he doesn't understand. Well, why would he? Staring from a distance, this kind of thing is embarrassing. Yes, girl. I've been doing it for as long as I can remember, and oh my god, that hand. Jenna gets to the art room and she's embarrassed, feeling kind of old because most of the girls are juniors there. As she was about to leave, something catches her eye. I don't know why a webtoon allowed this, but if you guys had to imagine this, just know that it's pink. Yay! Casper draw naked ladies in high school too. God. Someone pushes her, okay? And she steps on something. We cut to John outside thinking this is insane. Who are all these people? Looks like something happened. Heh. Probably some idiot who fell while trying to get Casper to notice her. Oh. And it's Jenna. Yay, she's clumsy. Yay, she fell. And that's pretty much it. I was able to salvage a couple of panels from episode 5. It was a work in progress. It never got published. We get to see a full Casper face, okay? We get to see what he looks like. This panel where Casper is holding Jenna up. That hit ratio, I swear to God, the legs are just not it, guys. The legs are not it. I had a background of the art room and what it looks like. I mean, it's okay. Could be worse. A couple of mean girls talking about Jenna. So you guys can kind of tell what happened. Also, Jenna apparently got bruised. I guess we'll never know how it ends, huh? Maybe that's for the better. I guess the moral, I mean, if there's a moral of the story here, is that, well, we gotta start somewhere, right? This was my cringy debut that I deleted. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you can always delete it, right? So yeah, if it weren't for this comic though, I probably wouldn't have started Roommates. So without Roommates, there wouldn't be Dear Alice as well. Like, this book might not have gotten made if it weren't for this comic. It's okay, guys, if your first comic sucks. Just know that there will be better comics in the future. You will always improve. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you would like for me to roast my roommate's comic. It's been a good 3 or 4 years since I finished it. This is my trade offer. I'll roast myself for your pleasure. If you would like to support the channel, feel free to buy my book. I totally appreciate it if you read it and you liked it and whatnot. Also, thank you to my Patreon as always for supporting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.